have the sun, and you wouldn't even remember that it had been raining.
You have this property in a very kind of luxurious, beautiful location. Can you mention what's around here?
So I don't know if you can see, but through the trees over that side, this is a really interesting site. You can find the site on Google Maps. It's called the Andenes of Surite. That's Andenes with a Andenes, and Surite is Surite. And this has massive terraces that were built by the Inca for them to do experiments with different growing methods. And now it's like a cultural center where they're sort of trying to rediscover some of these things and test, I don't know, some of the older technologies. In this valley that you can see on that side, that literally leads to Machu Picchu. If we were to throw a stone, Machu Picchu is about 18 kilometers. As the bird flies, it's not very far. It's literally just over that mountain is Machu Picchu and the jungle. As you can see, the snow-topped mountain, that's the actual Sacred Valley, also very famous. You just look up Sacred Valley, that's basically Peru. It's like the main tourism route. From Cusco is that side, and all those distant mountains are the far end of that valley. And that goes all the way from Pisac, which is on the right-hand side, and goes all the way down to Ollantaytambo, which is on this side, behind this mountain here.
Quite a few snow-capped peaks over here, aren't there?
Yeah.
So when do you think you'll have your operation up and running here with your tent and your wet area?
We're on year 2 now. You're contending with the weather. So in about a month's time, we're going to lose the ability to work or to bring heavy machinery or any kind of supplies here because it will be really wet and it's soft, you know, the ground's quite soft. So we're contending with that, and we've been contending with that for a couple of years. But I imagine that probably we're going to see this place come into some sort of final this time by next year. We start again probably in February or March next year. We start to really push. I'm going to close some of this off before the end of this year, before the elements start to come in. And so we might do some of this stuff. That was the whole point of putting up a roof.
And how much have you already invested in what you're doing now?
Apart from the property costs, which is probably around $6,000, the roof is about $5,000. All this whole structure was about $5,000. This thing here was about $1,200. This less than $700 to build the frame. I think I just bought a lot of materials.